Luck happens by coincidence for some and by design for others. And by designed luck, we mean you can turn your luck around and position yourself to get lucky. Now, this sounds like a rare opportunity to be able to change the course of nature. And if that sounds like a steal to you, then watching this video on how to be lucky is just the perfect start. But without further ado, let's dive in and get lucky ourselves, shall we? Number 1. Understand what designed luck means. Before we position ourselves in strategic ways to get lucky, we first have to understand what designed luck is. I mean, what's the point of trying to achieve something if we don't even know what it means? Stephanie Pollock, a leadership coach, writes, "Luck is the residue of design." This coach suggests that luck doesn't come by chance, but as a result of the work we must have put in at some point. And while we still believe that luck largely happens by chance, there's a part of Stephanie's definition that we fully agree with. Luck sometimes requires a bit of design. Designing your luck is simply exposing yourself to opportunities, placing yourself in a strategic spot where your genius, skills, and talents are easily noticed. When you're in a position where you can be discovered, you've got a higher chance of getting lucky. Number 2. Early on, say yes to as many things as you can. In a number of our videos, we've stated the importance of saying no, because not only could it cause people to take you for granted to constantly say yes, you also risk the chance of losing your self-respect. However, as strict as this rule is, we can bend it on certain occasions. Now, if you're in the early stages of your career, it wouldn't hurt to say yes to as many things as you can. Now, why is that important? Well, first, it shows that you're willing to learn no matter what, and it positions you as a dedicated and passionate individual. Naturally, this would make your colleagues, employers, and even your friends want to be associated with you or work with you, which in turn increases your chances of landing a life-changing opportunity. And as you probably already guessed, that is you getting lucky. Number 3. Assume you don't know anything. Now, here's a tricky one. Why should I act like I don't know anything? Wouldn't that make me some kind of dunce? Well, not really. Believing that you know nothing is one of the best ways to learn new things. In fact, putting yourself in this position makes you more open to new ideas. We are humans, and it's important that we have strict values and important philosophies. But we're also creatures of habit and change, and it really wouldn't hurt to change your philosophies when the need arises. Who knows? Opening yourself up to new ideas might just be the secret to you getting lucky. Assuming you know nothing not only causes you to learn new things quickly, it can also make you explore things you already know from different angles. Again, you just never know what you might discover and what it could mean for your life and career. Number 4. Know there's something to learn from everyone. Have you ever met someone and thought, oh, this person might just be a total waste of time? If you have, you might want to reconsider your stance on that. Here's the thing. No matter how horrible you think a person is, there's always something to learn from them, even if that something is how not to be. Now, this can be a positive lesson or a negative one, but the fact remains, there's always something new to learn from every individual and every interaction. Now, if you meet a new person with this mindset, you're more likely to be patient and understanding of their actions. Now, this generally makes it an easy person to work with, and if the relationship doesn't yield anything positive, well, you've still got a lesson to take away from it. Number 5. Be aware of opportunities. How do you expect to get lucky if you aren't aware of the opportunities? If your job requires you being out in the field, then you should be out in the field, constantly checking for opportunities. You wouldn't find an opportunity if you stayed in your house, holed up in your bedroom. As you already know, opportunities don't literally come knocking on your door. So, what's the next step if you want to get lucky? Get to work. Number 6. Listen to your inner voice. Some call it instinct, intuition, some say it's your gut, and other people call it their inner voice. We might disagree on what to call this, But we can all agree there's a voice in our heads, and it's a voice of wisdom. More often than not, whether you admit it or not, this voice is typically right. There's no way to really explain the voice except saying it's our body's way of keeping us away from danger or doing what's right for us. Number 7. Get skilled up. Hey, did you think we would go through the list without mentioning a need for skills? Definitely not. Skills make you stand out from the crowd, and who gets lucky when the chance arises? The person prepared and standing out does. Being skilled puts you in spots where you're presented with more opportunities due to how skillful you are. And as we mentioned in a previous video, it also presents you with an opportunity to ask for a pay raise, opens up the door to possibilities of a promotion. And come on, when has being skillful turned out to be a bad idea? It's one of your best shots at getting lucky. Number 8. Try again differently. Failure is a part of life. It's bound to hit us a few times over the years, but it shouldn't be a definite end, don't you think? Of course not. Failure is only a necessary part of the journey and not necessarily the end of it. If you fail at something, it's probably an opportunity to do things differently and better. So think of these failures as simple setbacks and get ready to try again. Even though this will sound kinda cliche, the truth remains that major inventions weren't a product of one try. It took several tries until the inventors got lucky. But how did they get lucky? Well, by trying again differently. Number 9. Never stop putting in the work. It's fine to take a step backward and understand why you aren't getting lucky, but taking a step backwards doesn't mean you should stop putting in the work, because any little break in this transmission could cost you an opportunity to get lucky. Instead, reduce the intensity of how much you put in, but never cut off the supply of your effort. This way, you're always in the game, even if it means you aren't playing with all of your abilities. Number 10. Positive thinking attracts good luck. You probably heard someone say somewhere, "Think good thoughts," or "Your reality is a reflection of your thoughts." Well, this one is pretty straightforward. If you constantly envision yourself getting positive results, you start to believe it, and it soon starts to reflect in your reality. If you constantly think negative thoughts, it's only a matter of time before it comes with bad luck. It's no surprise you attract the energy you give out. If you spend an awful amount of time being bitter and negative, you're just going to attract much of the same. But in the same vein, filling your mind with positivity attracts better luck. You want to try this out? Then get started with some positive thoughts for breakfast each day. Now, this would naturally come with the challenges along the way. Someone might offend you, you might have a bad day at work. Staying positive despite these things requires practice and a heavy dose of conscious effort. Number 11. Use affirmations. Hey, affirmations are cool, right? Of course they are. Affirmations involve telling yourself something over and over again in a bid to start believing this as the truth. Imagine you reminded yourself of how beautiful you are every morning. After a while, you'd take the bus to work with the belief that you're the most beautiful person on it. Yes, that's what affirmations can do for you. And as expected, it has an immense effect on your self-confidence, while it also teaches you how to trick your mind into believing what you want it to. With affirmations, you can constantly tell yourself how lucky you want to get. The more you believe in this luck, the more likely it is to happen. Number 12. Meet new people. Sometimes the best way to get lucky is to know the right people. You might have the best skills or the most advanced invention, but none of these matter if you don't know the right individuals. So, the key to this? Meet new people, the right ones who could put you into better opportunities. Always strive to meet the people who are more intelligent, more wealthy, more skillful, or more career advanced than you. This offers you a huge learning opportunity, and it presents you with a rare opportunity to meet people who are actually living the dream you want to live. In fact, some would call such a friendship lucky, which is a great factor for more luck. Number 13. Always talk about your goals. Look, here's the thing. Talking about your goals helps them to become reality. This has two separate meanings for you. You immediately come to mind when any of your friends finds an opportunity that suits you. And secondly, it fills you with a certain level of responsibility on your shoulders, because now that everybody knows about it, you have much more to prove. You don't want to disappoint so many people, nor do you want to feel like a failure, so you put in extra effort. Keep at it. The belief your friends have in you is about to get you lucky. Number 14. Try a new approach. Perspectives can change. They really shouldn't be that rigid anyway. Your way of doing things works, but it could be a better idea to try a new approach. Trying a new approach helps you to see things from different perspectives, and take note, this might also involve getting you out of your comfort zone. A new approach promises to be exciting and new, so why not give it a shot? Number 15. Surround yourself with positive people. Can we really overstate the need to be surrounded by a group of positive people? Definitely not. Positivity and luck are probably children of the same parents, and if you spew so much positivity, there is a good chance that luck will come sniffing around. Surrounding yourself with positive people is even more helpful because it helps you to start believing that you can actually get lucky, and if you do believe it, it's only a matter of time before it becomes your reality. And there you have it, Luxer, 15 of the most creative ways you can position yourself to get lucky. But you must know it takes a while to see noticeable changes, but a little patience would help here, and your luck will come a long way. Oh, and since you stuck with us until the end, we do have a bonus for you. Number 16. Believe in yourself. How do you expect luck to find you worthy if you don't see yourself as worthy? Believing in yourself is a sure step to attracting luck, since you strongly believe you're rightly suited for it. It's also great for your confidence and self-esteem. And hey, have you got some more interesting ways that we can get lucky? Because we'd love to hear from you in the comments section all about it. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this video for you to watch next. Or head over to our website for more amazing content. See you tomorrow.